put the kettle on.
I can't stay long. They'll be in for their tea.
If you're sure.
I've been down to see Beryl.
Oh, but I said that I would.
I don't see her going to Mr. Wilkes, not in her present state.
But that's just the point, Mrs. Sugden. She must. Anything to take her mind off things.
I saw Mr. Wilkes this afternoon. He said he'd think it over.
Oh, I'm sure it'd be for the best. Do sit down.
He asked about her cooking. I didn't say too much about that.
Bad as that?
Well, she's not famous for her cooking.
Darling, have you seen my... Oh, I'm sorry. Good evening, Mrs. Sugden.
Good evening.
Liz, love, either I was going out to see somebody this evening...
Oh, somebody was coming to see you.
Exactly, and I can't for the life of me remember who or which. The trouble is, I don't always remember to write these things down. Do you, Mrs. Sugden?
I don't write anything down. Best way of all.
Oh, yes. You've no idea when Jack will be back, have you?
No.
Oh, well, it's a police matter, really.
Police?
Yes, P.C. Hallam was asking about the inquest.
Jack won't have forgotten.
No, but you haven't got an address or a phone number for him, have you?
No. I don't know where he is.
Everything ready?
I think so.
1 minute to 0 hour. Ready?
Yes.
Ah, well, you look all right anyway.
What time does it get busy?
Oh, 9 o'clock. Earlier tonight, they'll all want to get a good look at new barmaid. Once news gets around. Right?
Yes.
Half a bitter. Evening, William. Evening. Mrs. Gibbons, new barmaid.
Oh, sorry. Right.
Always is.
Regulars.
Oh, no need to whisper. Deaf as a post, he is. How are we off for crisps? Have you looked? Oh, I better get another tin up.
Ah, you must be the new barmaid.
Alison Gibbons.
My name's Wilkes. I'll have a large scotch.
Yes, sir.
Amos said you were coming. Didn't know it was tonight.
Just turned out that way.
Thanks. 34.
Oh, thank you.
Living in?
No, I'm staying at the vicarage till the end of the week.
Know these parts?
No.
I'm fairly new here myself.
You live in the village?
Inglebrook. Just up the way.
Oh.
Big changes.
We shall be using the new bar next week.
New bar, new barmaid. Brewery's waking up. Shift you here from somewhere else, did they?
I've had a lot of experience.
Have you any idea when Amos is starting meals?
No?
I'm on my own, you see.
Oh, I see.
Be a godsend,
You cook for yourself?
if you can call it that. Something out of a tin on toast when I get back. It's about my limit.
Oh, a man can't live on that.
I've just got back from Leeds. I was looking forward to a decent meal when I came out of the pictures. Oh,
But you didn't get it?
the film was so awful I walked out. Didn't see any point in kicking my heels for a couple of hours. Had tea and came home. Well, that's enough of my troubles. Where are you from?
Liverpool.
Can't blame you for wanting to move. From the city.
Oh,
Did the same myself. Spent a lifetime being cooped up.
Ah, evening, Mr. Wilkes. Is she looking after you all right?
Very well indeed.
Ah, and get a couple more drying up cloths from kitchen. Start the way you mean to go on, I always say.
No, stay there, Liz. Let it go. No, not inside, no. Stay there. Good girl. That's good.
Hey, Grandad.
What's up?
Blood if I know. Nobody in.
Oh, your mum not back from Beryl's yet?
No tea neither.
Oh. Oh, fire needs mending.
Oh, you can do it then. I'm worn out.
Oh, now I've given you hand with milking, haven't I?
Oh, thanks. You leaving Pup out?
Oh, she won't hurt.
What are we going to do about tea?
Ah, well, we'll have to wait.
I'm going out tonight.
Why, where?
Woolpack.
I thought you were wore out.
I'll be all right with a bit of food inside me.
Right, well, it looks like you'll have to do without, lad.
No, I'll just cut myself a bit of bread and cheese while I get my strength back.
What do you want to go down pub tonight for, eh?
Nothing to do with you.
You don't know she's arrived yet.
I do so.
Ah!
Anyway, Barney saw Vicar taking her into the pub.
Well, all right. News travels round here.
Aye, it does. Oh, what's Ma doing down there all this time?
What you think, gossiping?
Might as well get changed then.
You don't want to go chasing barmaids.
How do you know I don't?
You ought to know better at your age.
Oh, don't tell me you never did.
One thing you ought to know better.
Oh, what's that?
You don't want to go down there smelling of cows.
Oh, voice of experience, is it?
You know what your mum's going to say if she catches you washing down here?
Well, it's called it bathroom.
I knew a barmaid once. Farley way.
Oh, aye?
Aye, before First World War.
What about her?
Now.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, this is poor dues. No tea for working men.
What are you doing, washing down here?
He's too tired to climb stairs.
Going out.
That's no answer.
He's going down pub chasing barmaids.
Come in, Grandad.
Dear, not me.
It might remind you of old times, though. Farley way.
That's enough.
You have your tea first.
No, I'll not bother.
You must have something.
Well, can you just cut me some bread and cheese while I'm changing?
You put him up to this.
Eh?
Running after barmaids.
Oh, Apney's growing up, lass.
Is that right?
Oh, just about.
I thought it were more this way.
No, that'll do. You tired?
A bit.
Go on then, I'll finish off.
Oh no, you've been working too. Come on, let's get this done. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow.
Oh, there's nothing wrong, is there?
I don't know so much.
Oh, it's just a little chat about pitfalls of married life.
You don't think very much of me.
Well, you're not marrying, Vicar.
Oh, you daft thing.
Oh, aye.
They can't stay there.
I'll get a box. Interesting.
I can't understand a word of it.
No, neither could I.
What do you want to keep it for then?
Oh, happen I might someday.
Oh, you're mad.
Hey, why'd you say that about Vicar?
Everybody knows about us Harkers, think they do.
Oh, I reckon I know more than most about one of them.
Before I met you.
You suddenly changed then?
Not really.
I know you didn't.
It's what people say.
What do they say?
Janie Harker's been out with every boy in the village.
And have you?
Just about.
Aye, I know.
Well, don't you care?
No, why should I? I know what I want to know.
What's that?
I'll tell you one day.
No, honestly.
Do you remember the time we went up to the woods first time? Do you know what I thought? No, neither do I, really. I'll tell you what I found out, though. Found out Janie Harker wasn't like they said. I found out. I'll tell you one day. I think it's time we had a bite to eat.
I get it.
No, you've done enough for one day.
Well, I'm going down. No, thank you.
Ian, Mr. Wilkes?
Hello, John. Looking for somebody?
Oh, no.
Sit down.
Ah.
Busy tonight, eh?
Well, I'll just get myself...
No, I'll get one.
Oh, thank you.
Mind the bitter, please, Amos. All dressed up, eh? Full house.
Aye.
All with the same idea.
Oh, what's that?
Didn't know.
Bitter with it, Mr. Wilkes.
That's right, Amos.
Didn't know what.
The new barmaid.
Oh, is that right?
You've not seen her?
No, not yet. Hey, what do you think?
What? Oh, her.
Aye. What's she like? You know, she... Oh,
Cheers.
cheers.
What's she like? Well, now, it's a bit difficult to say.
You've seen her?
Yeah, I've seen her all right. And spoken to her. Let me put it like this, Joe. I reckon she must be the best-looking barmaid this side of Bradford.
Hey, what's happened to her then?
Well, we had a nice little chat earlier. Nobody else here. Private.
Hey, what did you talk about?
Can't understand what she's doing serving behind a bar in a place like this. She ought to be on the stage.
Hey, get you another.
No, thanks, I'm driving. No, some other time.
I'll have another half in there, Amos.
You will when I've got time.
Hey, here you got some help.
I thought I had.
Where is she then?
How should I know? Just right.
Can I get you something?
Oh. Another half in there.
An implement this far.
Hey, what do you want to tell me all that for?
Oh, what?
About her, being on stage and such.
I reckon she could have been on the stage.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Oh, but she's just like my Auntie May.
Oh, well, that's one way of putting it, I suppose.
Well, why I bothered?
All the same, Joe. I wish my Auntie May had looked like that.
7, please.
Before you rush off, I want a word with you about the pigs.
Pigs?
I've been doing a bit more research on the subject.
Oh, not pig country this, Mr. Wilkes.
No?
No, nothing you want to know about pigs, I can't tell you. Saddlebacks, large whites, the lot. Have you seen any pigs round Beckendale?
Can't say I have.
No, and you won't. Get nearer the cities, you'll see plenty, but not up here.
Well, 3's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50 pound. Thank you.
How's it doing?
Oh, all right so far.
No, you're not doing any good with pigs here, Mr. Wilkes.
Good. Don't take any cheek from this lot, and you'll be all right.
Shall I tell you why, Mr. Wilkes?
Not just now, thanks. I think it's about time you had a drink, don't you?
Thank you.
What do you want to go and wake me up for?
Peggy in hospital. Can't do everything myself.
Oh, I was just having a nice snooze by the fire. It's cold out here.
Do too much snoozing. Not good for you at your age. Fall asleep one day, won't wake up.
Oh, well, here's Matt come. Anything you want doing, you can ask him. How's Peggy then?
She's all right. Here, see for yourself.
Peggy! I got fed up with being in there. Had a good rest, so I decided this morning it was time I come home.
You decided?
Aye.
The doctor said her blood pressure had gone down, and if she felt all right, there's no point in staying in hospital.
As Matt had taken the trouble to come and see me, I thought he could take a bit more trouble and bring me home.
You're sure you're all right, then?
Of course I am. I never felt better.
All right, up at Vicarage, are you?
Yes, thank you.
Must seem strange going up there after you finish here.
It's quieter.
Get on all right with him, do you? Vicar and his lady.
Yes.
Funny life. Can't imagine it, their home life.
Much the same as anyone else's, I
Oh, I
should
don't
think.
suppose they ever have rows, not like ordinary folk.
I don't see why not.
Heard them, have you?
Didn't say that. I said I don't see why they shouldn't.
Comes to the same thing. Well, interest me. Only natural to have some interest in your neighbours, how they carry on.
Mr. Brearley, I don't think you'd like me to discuss with other people what goes on in here.
Nothing ever does it?
Well, I've only been here a day.
Someone at back.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello, Amos. Here's a list.
This is Mrs. Gibbons, new barmaid.
Oh, good luck. Dare say you'll need it, too.
And this is Janie. Janie Harker, only soon she'll be Mrs. Blakey.
Best wishes. Thanks.
Enough drink here for christening as well.
Well, Frank reckons it's what we need.
Frank, I thought that were your father's department, drinks for wedding.
All he knows about is drinking beer. He wouldn't recognise a decent drink if you offered it to him. Well, now what's wrong?
Well, it won't come cheap, this lot.
Well, how much will it cost?
Hang on.
What does he do, Mr. Blakey?
Frank, he's a blacksmith.
Never think it, mind you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, obvious, he's not got the build. If you've not got the build, you'll never have the strength. Blacksmith we had when I were a lad would have made 3 of your Frank.
I'm sure he's very nice.
Oh, aye, he's nice enough. Never said he weren't nice. I just said he hadn't got the build.
And you have?
Well, I'm not denying I'm more the build for smithy work than your Frank.
I'll tell him.
Facts only stating facts.
You and him can swap places for a day.
Well, it wouldn't bother me.
End of day, you take to your bed for a week, and that'll be a fact. What about that list? Can you deliver it?
Aye, if Van Springs will stand it.
Well, if they can't, you better send for Frank and he'll carry it across for you. I hope you like it here.
I hope so, too.
Where were you before?
Will that be all right for you? Here, best get that lot sorted out. Be practice for you. Can't stand about gossiping all day like some folk.
What's happened, Amos? Turned over a new leaf?
Yeah, you watch your tongue.
I'll take my order to malt shovel if you don't watch it. You don't stand any cheek from him, Mrs. Gibbons. You will come to my wedding, won't you?
I've ordered thine from Martin's.
Started cutting it, have they?
Oh, I shouldn't think so, knowing them. Why, is there something wrong with the designs?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Fact is, I'm going off the idea.
Oh, I see.
Only got interested in iron gates for the new path down from my back door. But now my daughter's gone away. None of that seems so important.
Ah, well, I think I can understand that.
Probably cancel the whole exercise. Path, gates, the lot.
Well, that's all right, Mr. Wilkes. I get used to people changing their minds in this business.
I dare say. That don't pay the rent, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I'll probably shut off the rest of the house and end up eating and sleeping in one room. What about the order? Too late to cancel, is it?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll pay any charges.
Well, I'll phone them up and find out what position is.
If you would.
I'll keep these then and send you a bill for me time.
Ah, right. Like, you got a few books. Read them, do you?
Oh, I have done most.
Wish I could say the same. I've got rows and rows of books. Bought them for Marion, her choice mostly. Not much point in keeping them now. No, not much point in keeping all them books. I'll never open them.
What kind of books are they?
No good asking me. Tell you what, come up one day and have a look at them. When you've got time, of course.
Aye, I'd like that.
You would?
Aye.
Any you like the look of, you can take away with you.
Oh, no, I couldn't take somebody else's books.
No, don't give it a thought. You'll be doing me a favour. I've got hundreds and hundreds of them. All sitting there asking for somebody to open them and read them. Beginning to make me feel guilty.
Oh, I don't know how much room for any more.
Oh. Well, come up anyway. We'll have a chat. I'll show you around.
Right, thanks.
Don't get many visitors now Marion's gone. I haven't made many friends yet.
No, it takes time.
Aye.
Are you doing anything Tuesday week?
Shouldn't think so. One day's much like another.
Come to my wedding, would you?
I'd be delighted.
Only I'm in much the same position as you. My side at church is going to be a bit empty.
Oh, it's cold out there. Oh,
You're
God, it's
spending
cold.
that place. I wonder you're not frozen to death. Told you often enough.
Secret of long life and happiness is that.
What is? Getting frozen to death?
Nay, secret is spending enough time out there, of course.
Aye.
Half the world's aches and pains are caused by rushing here, there and everywhere and not spending enough time out there. Well, don't you forget it then.
I'm not likely to. I can never get in there.
All right, is she?
Oh, she's fine.
You sure?
She'll be okay.
Oh, I knew she shouldn't have come home so soon. I better go up.
Look, Mum, it's the first day out of bed coming home. She felt a bit tired, that's all.
Oh, well, a good long night's probably the best thing.
Oh, she's not going to stay up there. She just felt like a rest for a bit.
She wants to come down again?
Oh, well, only for an hour or so, less maybe.
It's daft, is that?
Well, maybe, but that's what Peggy said. Anything in paper?
Go to bed, go to sleep.
I'm going out.
Out?
Out. I'm tired of sitting there doing nothing. Feel like a night out?
Why not? What's come over you?
Nothing. Joe, you can drive us down to Woolpack.
Oh,
Right. That's right, Dad.
Oh,
you
no.
too.
No, you said it's cold. It's absolutely freezing out there.
Be warm enough with your coat on. You're sitting in Woolpack's a sight warmer than sitting out there.
Look, Mum, I don't think I'll go if you don't mind. Not with Peggy upstairs on her own.
Never meant you should.
The trouble with this house is nobody ever gets a moment's peace.
Look, half an hour in Woolpack and you'll be making more noise than the rest of us put together. Come on.
Well, not often you can get him out of that chair. I'll sit there if I were you. Enjoy yourself while you get the chance. All right?
Yeah, I reckon.
By the time Peggy comes down, you could have a pot of tea and some sandwiches ready. Some of that shrimp and lobster paste in the pantry. And with a bit of luck, you might get a couple of hours to yourselves. Can't promise, mind.
I'll say one thing, Mum.
What?
If ever I want something organised, I'll know where to come. I reckon you can organise just about anything.
Ah, well. See you later on, then.
Then it wasn't your decision, Frank?
Well, it makes no difference to me.
No difference?
I made him.
Oh. Twisted your arm a bit, did she?
Well, no, but it's what she wants. She wants to be married in church, so...
Ah, yes, but what do you want?
Well, I want to marry Janie.
Yes, that's why you're both here tonight. But there is a difference between being married in church and a civil marriage. You do understand that, Janie?
Yes.
Frank?
Well, I know what difference.
But as far as you're concerned, you'd rather leave God out of it altogether, would you?
As far as I'm concerned, it's between Janie and me, nobody else.
Not when you get married in church, it isn't. In church, you'll be making certain promises.
Oh, I shall mean what I say.
Everything you say?
Aye.
Frank, I think you know very well the difference between an ordinary promise and the kind of promises you'll be making in church.
Aye, it's just that the difference will mean more to Janie Hatton than it will to me.
When you promise something in church, you promise it in God's name.
When I make a promise, I keep it. Nobody can say more than that.
No, it's not a question of promising either more or less. But promising something in the name of God puts a different light on it.
Not to me, it doesn't.
Because you don't believe in God?
I'm not sure I know how to answer that.
It won't make any difference, will it? I mean, you will marry us, won't you? It won't make any difference.
To you? To me? Or to God?